Sales tax is 8%. You buy a new TV that costs $450. What is the total you pay? So I know that sales tax adds on to a price. That's why people don't like to pay tax, because you have to pay for more. The $450 is the total price of the TV without tax. So that $450 is 100%. And right now my goal is to find 8%. I'm going to get to 1% first by dividing by 100. Now when we divide by 100, it moves two place values. So that means 450 is going to become $4.50. Okay. And now I need to get to 8%. So in order to go from 1% to 8%, I'm going to times by 8. So I'll have to do some work off to the side. $4.50 times 8. All right, when I do that multiplication, I get 360. I'm going to add in my decimal point. So since 4.5 had one place value, I need to add in one place value. So that means that $36 is 8%, and that's my tax. So I have to pay $36 in tax. It wants the total I have to pay, so I'm going to take my $450 and add $36 in tax. And that means my total is $486. And that represents 108%, okay? Because I'm paying for the whole price of the TV and the 8% sales tax. A company donates 17% of the price of an item that is sold. If an item costs $62, how much do they donate? So whatever they sell, they'll take 17% of that item and they'll donate it to a charity. So 62 is 100%. For this, I need to get to 17%. It's kind of an odd percentage. So I think I'm going to get to 10% and then 5% and then 15%. And then I'll figure out what 1% is. So it's going to be a lot of numbers, but it's nothing hard. So I'm going to get to 10% by dividing by 10. And that means that $6.20 is 10%. While I'm at it, I'll get to 1% by dividing by 10 again. When I divide by 10 again, I get 62 cents is 1%. Now I could take my 1% and multiply it by 17, and that would get me to 17%. So that's one strategy. I'm going to get to 5%. So I'll divide by 2 to get 5. And that would be $3.10. And now let's see, I'm going to kind of add up some totals. So I'm going to add up what I need to get to 17%. So 10% plus 5% plus 1% plus 1% will get me to 17%. Now, like I said, you could have just taken 1% and multiplied it by 17. I'm just trying to show you another way around it. So 10% is $6.20, plus 5% is $3.10, 1% is 62 cents, and another 1% is another 62 cents. So I just have to do some adding. 620, 310, 62 cents, and 62 cents. So 6 plus 6 is 12, 13, 14, 15. 6 plus 3 is 9, 10. So I got $10.54. So when I add those up, I get $10.54. And that represents 17%. So the problem asked how much do they donate? They donate 17%. So they are donating $10.54. A company marks their items up $140 in order to make a profit. If it costs a company $36 to make an item, what do they sell it for? So in this case, $36 represents 100%. That's what it completely costs them to make the item. Of course, they're not going to sell it for $36 because then they wouldn't make any money. So they're going to charge customers more. They're going to charge them 140% of the cost that it costs them to make the item. So I need to find 140% first. I'm going to find 10%. You'll notice that I like to find 10% or 1% a lot because they're so easy to find. So 10% is $3.60. I'm going to find 20% next. I could go straight to from 10% to 40%, but multiplying by 4 is a little bit harder for me than just doubling something. So it's pretty easy for me to double. So $3.60 doubled is $7.20. And then I'm going to double that again. So when I double $7.20, I get $14.40. Now that's 40%. I need 140%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 100% and add it to the 40%. So that means I'll take my $36 and add my $14.40. So when I do that, I end up with 140% is, let's see, 40 cents, and then 36 plus 14 is going to be 50. $50.40. Now, that's the markup. That's how much they increase the price by. So that's not what they're going to sell it for. That's how much they're going to mark the price up. So they're going to take their item that costs $36 and they're going to mark it up $50.40. Now the new price is going to be that 36 plus $50.40. So 40 cents, and then 36 plus 50 is 86. So that's what they'll sell it for. Okay, for this problem, we have a store is having a sale where everything is 20% off. You're buying a shirt that costs $60. Sales tax is applied to the sale price of an item and is 9%. So it says sales tax is applied to the sale price. That's really important. So we need to figure out the sale price first, and then we'll worry about the sales tax. So the shirt regularly costs $60, so $60 is 100%. Okay. I like to find 10% first. I think it's the easiest way to go. So we divide by 10, and that would mean that $6 is 10%. And from there we can find 20% by timesing by 2. So we end up with $12 is 20%. Now that 20% is how much we take off. So I'm taking off $12 from the price. So I have to do some subtraction. So 60 minus 12 is 48. So 48 is the sale price. Okay. If you look back at the problem, it says sales tax is applied to the sale price of an item. So 48 is the price that I apply the sales tax to. So now 48 is 100%. It's a new 100%. Because now we're applying the tax to that. I need to find 9%. So I'm going to be a little creative. I'm going to find 10% first. And that means that $4.80 is 10%. And I'm really close to 9%. I'm just 1% away. So I'm going to find 1% by dividing by 10 again. And that means that 48 cents is 1%. So I need 9%. So that means I'm going to take my 10% and my 1% and I'm going to subtract them, because when I do that, that makes 9%. So that means I'm going to take my $4.80 and I'm going to subtract 48 cents, and that will give me what my 9% is. So when I do that subtraction, I end up with $4.32 is 9%. So that 9% is the tax. So I'm paying $4.32 in tax. My last step now is to take my sale price of $48 and add my tax. Now notice I'm lining up my decimal point, and I end up with $52.32, and that's my total.